Going to show you how we took our client Randy from 100 Instagram followers to over 10,000 followers in under 14 days using 100% his AI clone. Now, why should you listen to me? My name is Neil. I have my own AI clone agency, Quantum Scaling here, that we work with personal brands to scale their content without them ever having to film. I also own cloneoperator.com, which is my consulting arm where we work with 8- and 9-figure entrepreneurs. I'm inside of Iman Ghazi's mastermind and help some of the biggest names in that group clone themselves with AI. This screenshot here just showing you that $5,000, $2,500, $9,000 paying me for the knowledge that I have around how to do AI clones at scale. I'm just showing you this example because Randy is an amazing case study, and there's another video I'm going to have linked. Check that out. But what we're going to do today is go over a quick snippet from Randy. I'm going to show you his Instagram and actually show you some of his AI clone videos. Then I'm going to show you how we set up our AI clone systems into a production software that allows us to just print infinite amount of videos on his behalf. And then I'm going to show you the data and where we're at today currently. And then I'll show you how you can get in touch with me if you want to learn how to do this yourself. By all means, I'll have a few videos on our channel, or we can just do this for you. So jumping right into it, Dr. Randy Michaud is a functional wellness doctor, meaning that he helps people heal themselves from the root cause without medicine. We're talking food, toxin removals, etc. Now, I'm just going to play this video so you can hear Randy himself talk about what's been happening with his Instagram. And since we recorded this, he's already grew another 5,000 followers.
It's exploded massively. We were at like 100 followers, and it had been 100 followers for, a year and with no movement. And as of today, so this has been about 2 weeks, it's over 8,000. That's been awesome.
Here we go. From the man himself, Dr. Randy. So let's check out Dr. Randy's reels here. And by the way, we just recorded that like 4 days ago. So the growth we're having right now is super sick. I'm going to start at the beginning here. So you can see his videos. He was doing, like many people, just podcasts, lifestyle videos, and wasn't really getting anywhere. All these videos had like 100 views or under at the time. They've now all been elevated. But we started right here. We started posting. It took us maybe a few posts to find some momentum. And then all of a sudden, we got our first banger with 1.5 million views and still climbing. Then we proceeded to get another one, 200,000, and notice 300 comments, 1,800 comments. This one right here, 35 comments, 30,000 views, 16,000 views, 327,000 views. I think I skipped one. Yeah, 132,000 views. And all these videos are getting crazy engagement, right? And so this one, 10,000 views. Now, I'm just going to click play on a few of these videos so you can see and hear Dr. Randy.
Japan has said that Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, Wheat Thins, and Honey Bunches of Oats are all contributing to cancer, and they will not allow these American foods into the country anymore. They have a potent toxin in them called BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene.
So he takes him down the path of education, and then I'm going to show you this one right here.
Someone asked me, what's the #1 health hack I do when traveling that most people have never even considered? And I told them it has to do with what I put behind my head, specifically when I'm on a plane. Here's what most people haven't.
Now, with every single client that we work with, we reverse engineer the exact scenes, looks, and outfits that we need to match the personal brand of the client, right? So some of my 8-figure clients, they're going into podcast studios. So we get them in podcast studios. We turn that into their digital AI versions of themselves. Dr. Randy, the doctor, and is trying to make a name for himself online. And so he has...
What is better, actually?
He has this normal studio that very much fits his brand. So this is his real self.
Actually look like in people's daily lives? This is a great question because everyone wants to heal, right? Everyone wants to be better.
That's exactly what he looks like in real life.
Someone asked me, what's the #1 health hack I do when traveling that most people have never even considered? And I told them
and this is his AI clone, right? His exact look, mannerisms, the way he speaks, talks, moves his eyes even, right? This is another.
What would happen if you started drinking from a copper cup every morning? It might not seem like a big change, but the effects are surprisingly powerful. Here's what's actually happening. When you leave clean.
All right, there we have it. If you want to check out his videos, Dr. Randy Michaud on Instagram. Now, let's get into how we do this, okay? So we go through a pretty intensive 100% done for you process where we'll go through and pull out all of your knowledge, your frameworks, what makes you you, all the things about your business, your background, your expertise, your views on the world. We package this into an AI brain that is loaded with all the context needed that we need to make content on your behalf. Then we set up the AI voice clone, and our team manually goes through and we tune hours and hours of your footage line by line, make sure that everything is perfect. Then we get this equalized, and then we load this into 11 Labs professional voice. And this is really what needs to be done at a very high level. If you want to check out how we set up voice clones, we're going to have another video linked here for how to set up your professional voice with 11 Labs. And then lastly, with the video, we set up HeyGen, right? And we do AI face clones. And so this is taking multiple different versions of our client and systemizing this around where each location needs to be, what each outfit is, and then we just diversify that and mix that into the content. Once we have all three of those foundational pillars set up, then we go through a pretty structured process. We have our own competitor database that we have built at Quantum Scaling. We have hundreds of competitors and accounts that are really good to take inspiration from that we can remix in our client's voice. So we'll pull out these videos, then we'll extract them and we'll build personalized prompts for each one of our clients. And then the prompt plus the context allows us to do script writing at a very elite level that allows us to just shoot and we're not missing because we know exactly what the algorithm wants. Then we generate that script into a voiceover. We lip sync the video with HeyGen. Then we take all that and we generate or source B-roll to layer over the video. And then we have our editing techniques that we use specifically with different pacing, retention methods, with SOPs. There's a number of steps that we do on every single video so that the viewer of the video does not really have the opportunity to see that it's AI, and they're only focusing on the value in the video itself and listening to the authority as they're portraying whatever the message is. Now, I want to call out two very key items here. And this comes from just doing this over the last year, that we've found a really nice system that allows us to get two approvals, human in the loop steps. We don't want to automate and just let thousands of videos just rain onto the internet without proper compliance steps so that the client can approve the script that's being said. And then also they can approve the final edit to make sure that they like the way that they look and sound. After they go through both of those approval steps, then, depending on the client relationship, assuming this is with our agency, then we just either post the videos on their behalf or we deliver them on a silver platter and they just get rolled right into that client's existing social media strategy without changing anything. We have another client that has a number of podcast videos. I think they're posting anywhere between 2 to 6 times per day right now. And then we just feed them these viral optimized AI videos, and that's actually raising the tide of the whole account because we're going viral now with that account. So what does this look like when you partner with us at Quantum Scaling? We build out a custom software here. So this interface allows us to take in ideas. Our team goes through, we generate the scripts, then we batch these into our story design mode, which is where we actually go source all the B-roll, whether this is from the client directly from the internet, where we generate it with AI. We have some really dialed in systems on how we do this. Then we generate the voiceovers, the avatars. We stitch all of that together into a nice packet that our editors then jump in, they hit the ground running. Then we get these systemized out for distribution and posting or to the client, whatever that needs to look like. So very organized system that we have here. Each one of these cards goes into further layers with more functionality and automations behind them, but that's just at a high level. And you can see these approval tags here that then get sorted right there so that our client can just go in, boom, 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 super easy. Now on the flip side, and probably my most favorite here, and this is continuously getting rounded out, is we have this unified dashboard that actually pulls in all of the engagement metrics that are being scraped from the client's account. You can see this is crazy that we've had this kind of growth with only posting 17 videos, right? And most of these videos, over a quarter of these videos are going viral. accumulating over now 1.6 million views. Also, you can see the comments are going off, almost 100,000 shares, 5,000 reposts. These videos that we're creating, again, he is not lifting a single finger, are going absolutely nuclear. They're also performing on Facebook, but obviously Instagram is really what's taking the cake here. And some of our clients, we have TikTok, YouTube, etc., but we haven't rolled that out yet for Randy. So yeah, this is amazing, right? Randy is a use case that just shows how this can work on organic. This can absolutely work for ads as well. So if you want to work with us, all you have to do is just screenshot this, drop it in your browser, book a call to talk directly with me. We'll explore if this is a fit for you. Of course, if you want to go set up your own AI clone scaling system, you can go figure out how to do this on your own. But if you want to shortcut the speed that it takes to set this up and do it right the first time, just book a call with me and would love to chat. See you on the next one. Peace.